in your own words, tell us how this victory feels and what you thought of your team tonight.
Well, I think the players have shown again character. I think they really stuck together. What I like is, you know, it was easy to say, but it was difficult to do. You know, we didn't have two good games here. And so I think the players reloaded emotionally, mentally, and physically real well for the game at home. And then we wanted to do the same in this game. We wanted to be better than we were the both times that we played here, and that meant that first period. You know, we wanted to come out 0-0 or 1-0 or only one behind, and making sure that we can build our game after that. And I thought the players were extremely poised. They looked really rested. They had a lot of energy. The bench was very confident, and I think they managed it extremely well.
One thing to say, get off to a good start. It's another to do it. Bobby Ryan just commented that he felt there was a different feeling in the locker room prior to this game.
Yeah, there was. You know, sometimes you look ahead and you try to plan how things are going to be, and I think when you live them, after that it becomes experience. And I think we've gained an experience, and I think we've talked about it before the playoffs. Is every game, whether we lose or win, we need to grow. We need to be better the next game. We need to have learned something to become a better team, because every game gets tougher and the opponent gets better and the opponent adjusts, and the stakes get higher and higher, and the pressure amounts to sometimes you know, tough to manage. And I think that's our players that have done in the first round. They've done the same thing in the second round. They're definitely, every game we felt that we've learned something. So I think the adversity that we've lived, the third and fourth game of the series here, absolutely helped us manage this game now. I think there was no jitters coming in. It was guys were excited to come in, and we didn't see it as a threat. We saw it as an opportunity, and I think it starts with the mind, and the players were terrific.
Sentimental, Coach.
Knowing how well the Rangers have played in elimination games at the Garden, how much of a turning point is it to score that first goal the first time in the series that you guys have had the lead?
I'll be honest with you, I didn't even know how good they were in elimination games. I don't pay attention to stats in the past and all that, because I think that's where you get lost in things that don't matter, because it's only about today. And we approached this game the exact same way we approached the game in Boston in the 6th game when we were leading 3-2 in the series. And it was all about putting our game on the ice. It wasn't about the Rangers. We knew what we wanted to adjust to, and we knew the previous game we had some adjustments that worked out well for us, and we wanted to put on the ice here. But we thought the biggest part was the mental part coming into this game, and if we focused on them too much, then we would get lost in what we are, and we wanted to be ourselves in the first period, and I thought we did a very good job at it.
You spent a lot of time talking about how your team was an underdog in this round, in the first round, even probably through the regular season. So now you're in the Eastern Conference Final. Why are you here? How did you get here?
Well, I think John Wooden said it best, probably, is I don't think there's any limit to what a team can do when no one cares who gets the credit. And I know we got some, you know, Eric and all that, and but really, if you look at how Eric has showed his leadership and how he's played, it was never about him. And I loved his leadership in the third period. It was a real calm one. And it was all about the small things that make you win. It wasn't about the extraordinary things that, you know, a skilled guy like him could do and try. And I think that's what the team displayed. When you see Bobby Ryan, you know, twice slide to block shots, and then Hoffman sliding to block shots, and Stone paying the price, and Churis, you know, when your high-end skilled guys are ready to pay the price, it's because they don't care who gets the credit, and it's all about everybody else but themselves. And I think that's been the strength of our group since the beginning of the season, not just in the playoffs. And that's why, you know, the players have built a soul, and they've built a lot of trust in each other, and they deserve what's happening to them, because they did what they needed to do, and they stuck together. And yeah, real proud of them.
Do you expect to be an underdog against the Capitals or Penguins?
Well, I don't even think I need to answer that one. as long as we're dogs and we're fighting in the ring there, at least we're there. So
Okay,
over or underdog, I think it's just, let's leave it at dogs. How's that?
let's try another way then. It looks like you'll probably have 4 days before you have to play another game. How important will that time be for your team to?
You know, I've lived it before. I think there's a lot of emotion in the first round. Teams are mostly healthy in the first round and excited and got a lot of energy. I think you start seeing in the middle of the second round, every game, there's more guys banged up, more guys tired. There's a mental, physical, and emotional wear down. But I think it's nothing like the third round. If I remember correctly, it's really tough once you get to the third round, and I think a few days of rest definitely makes a big difference. Rest is a weapon. I've been saying it, and I feel that we're pretty healthy, but we're banged up. I mean, that's what it is. The third round is the banged up round, and so I think every day matters for us, and I think it's the same for the opponent that we're going to play.
You talked further to that point. You've talked about managing expectations. How do you do it now in an Eastern Conference final where the attention is so much more, everything is elevated a little bit more? How do you continue to keep under the radar, if you will?
Like we've done all year. We trim it down to the first 10 minutes of the next game against whoever, whenever, however. That's how we've been managing it, and we're going to keep managing it the exact same way.
No concern about the attention you're all about to receive here and increasing a lot more?
Nope.
Coach, you right here.
How do you explain Carlson able to do what he did, broken, whatever it was, and all the, I mean, how do you explain this guy?
You know what? I can't explain it. I just one of those guys that that's like all the other top quality stars that evolve into winners. Whether it's the Crosbys and those guys. That's what he has. He's got that not just the technical qualities. He's got the emotional and physical qualities, and he's definitely been a real team guy. So he's become a terrific leader and somebody that cares about everything else but himself. And that's why he's doing it. It's not because it's not about him. And I think once you get there, that's why those stars that become winners, they're able to do what they do, and that's where he's at. So I'm lucky. I'm here at that time.
You weren't worried about his injury after even admitted it, and didn't bother you?
No, because he's one of those guys. He's always fine. So if he's not there, because he's really not fine. I mean, this guy's a horse. He takes a lot, and I mean, the other team really tried to go at him as hard as they could. And you see the type of games that he showed in those pressure moments in those last games. And I mean, he is what he is now, and I'm glad he's on my team.
Coach, to your left.
Is there more a sense of accomplishment, or that you're just halfway down the road?
You know what? But let's not kid ourselves. I mean, this is a big accomplishment. This is a terrific team with really well coached, and we just won in a tough place to win. I think every game you win is an accomplishment, and it's something you want to celebrate for a few minutes, a few hours. But I think starting tomorrow morning, it's going to be about what's coming next, reloading. And you can't stay satisfied with what you've done, because then it's over. And I think right now we definitely have done something that a lot of people didn't expect. But for us, the road's not over, and we got a lot of juice left and a lot of desire to start the next series. So yeah, it's clear we need to congratulate the players. They're the ones who pay the price. They're the ones who've gone through so much, and they're the ones who executed and stuck together. So it's great. We congratulate each other, but I think you don't want to stay on that too long either. You want to move on and get ready for the next series.